What's up, Space Pirates? This is your captain, the chronically charismatic Dr. Disaster, and you may remember a while back we discussed the game Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn, and how that game has been confirmed to be worked on by Sweet Baby Inc.
What's it doing? It ruins it!
Well, of course Sweet Baby ruined it. This is Sweet Baby we are talking about here. I mean, look at that main character that you play as. Knowing how Sweet Baby operates, at one point in development, she was probably a gorgeous woman, but now she looks like a crazed crackhead who will do anything for a fix.
That shit is gross!
And naturally, the media are trying to circle the wagons for this game, but it's going to flop hard, and everyone knows it. The demo was available at Summer Games Fest, but the reviews make it sound like this studio, A44, might close down because it was so damn bad.
It's so gratifying to leave you wallowing in the mess you've made. You're screwed. Thank you. Bye.
Alright, me hearties, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, where I keep a list of games that are lousy with wokeness and DEI shit pinned to my account at all times. Naturally, this game, Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn, made the list.
It's a list of stupid idiots, and all of you are on it!
My handle on that platform is Dr. Disaster 1, but in any event, let's talk about this Flintlock experience. In the background, I'm going to have some eye candy playing because I feel like I need a palate cleanser after seeing so many games with ugly women in them. I hope you don't mind, but yeah, let's talk about Flintlock Siege of Dawn. We're going to look at a couple articles to see how the media is trying desperately to make this a game that doesn't flop, but even they have to acknowledge that it will. This first article is from thegamer.com. Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn is a hit in need of a crowd.
You were literally too stupid to insult.
So what you're saying is it isn't a hit, and that the game shouldn't have even been made because nobody is going to play this crap. Got it. We're going to skip past the first couple paragraphs where the writer kisses Xbox's ass and tells us how well they're doing.
You must be joking.
From here, the article says, to be clear, Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn looked pretty good. The combat was varied and challenging, traversal was interesting as you teleported from rift to rift, and the world it created had a more unique intrigue purely by virtue of feeling tailored to the game's reality, not copied from elsewhere. But facts must be faced, it did not lodge itself in the minds of players during the showcase, being outshone by bigger reveals, and the game is out in a month with little traction. This is a game that may need to percolate with the public and grow into a cult hit through word of mouth. It will not smash sales records from the off, and these days that is a dangerous predicament to be in. It's a little sad that my first thought after playing a good game was not, that was pretty good, but I hope that studio doesn't get shut down. It's the environment modern gaming has created, and it does suck the whimsy out. Alright, I'm going to pause there. This is the world that you bozos in the media have helped to create. Every time one of these AAA companies shits out a boring cookie-cutter sequel to a played-out franchise and slaps a $70 price tag on it, you bought-out simpletons kiss the developer's ass and call gamers names if we complain. These consultancy companies have been pushed onto the industry like an engineered plague, and all the money and time that gets spent to make sure a game is sensitive enough for the delicate, modern audience that doesn't exist in large enough numbers to support a lemonade stand, all that money that gets spent on that could have been spent making a game actually good, but instead it's spent making sure all the women characters are nasty.
That is why you fail.
The media class helped to perpetuate this sort of modern gaming that we are experiencing these days. But let's look at this next article. This one is really hilarious to me, as the writer is desperate to make this sound like a good game. The article is from Dexerto. It says, Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn, a competent Souls-like with a rough demo. We played Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn during Summer Game Fest, a new Souls-like from the studio behind Ashen, and while it's shaping up to be at least a competent entry into the genre, a peculiar demo left a rather odd taste. Demonstrating new games to press and content creators isn't the easiest thing. Depending on where you are in development, you essentially have to pivot your efforts to polishing a vertical slice in order to ensure previews go smoothly. For that, I do not envy dev teams already under the pump.
You dumb bastard.
My dude, you say it depends on where they are in development as if this is a game with some significant work to be done yet. But for the love of Zeus's big round rear end, the game is due to come out in a little over 3 weeks. There shouldn't be much development at all other than touch-ups. But the article goes on. It says, it's with that preface, I say the demo I played of Flintlock over Summer Game Fest wasn't exactly ideal. While I got a rough idea of what the game is and how it plays, being thrown to the wolves, so to speak, in a Souls-like led to a more confusing session than anything else. Nonetheless, Flintlock looks to be a solid enough spin on FromSoft's beloved genre at its core, though a brief hands-on session did little to distinguish it in any meaningful way. What makes this one worth playing? What differentiates it from all the rest? How does it improve or innovate on the tried and tested formula? After playing for roughly 20 minutes, none of those questions got clear answers. Actually, it sounds to me like the answers are very clear. It sounds to me like this doofus simply doesn't want to say what he knows is true. This is just another in a long line of Souls-like clones, and there's nothing special about it. The demo sounds like it was boring, and it sounds like there's no hook. Nothing to make gamers say, oh, I need to play that. If the studio had gone the way that Stellar Blade had gone, using a gorgeous character model and then not changing her so that she looked like a cracked out hobgoblin, they might not be in this mess. That would be a hook, but that was never an option because this is a developer that got into bed with Sweet Baby Inc. Yeah, it sucks that some good developers might have their jobs in jeopardy when this thing crashes and burns, and it will. Make no mistake, they are admitting it in these articles. But yeah, it sucks that developers may lose their jobs, but them's the breaks. One of these days, if some of them are actually good dudes who don't support this woke crap in gaming, they need to grow some courage and stand up to these HR harpies that are injecting their weird shit into the games. And if they don't, well, I've run out of sympathy. But I'm going to leave it there. What do you make of this Flintlock situation? How hard is it going to crash and burn? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below, and we will talk there.
Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your captain is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.